If AI can spit out a polished final answer in seconds, what are we actually measuring anymore? That's the question I keep coming back to. I'll be honest with you, I'm just about 50 now, and I'm not talking about this from the outside. I'm a product of the same system I'm critiquing. I've benefited from it, I've worked inside it, and now I'm asking it to do better for the people coming behind me. You see, AI didn't create the assessment problem. It exposed one that was already there. For too long, schools have treated a polished final product as proof of learning. If the paper looked good, if the slides were sharp, if the answer sounded right, then the assumption was that the student understood the material. But a finished product has never been the same thing as real understanding. And that matters because assessment is supposed to tell us something real. It should show us what a student knows, what they can do, and whether learning actually happened. If all we measure is the final output, we're not really measuring learning, we're measuring performance. So the question isn't whether we can go back to the way things were. That model was already broken. The better question is what we should learn from this moment and how we can redesign assessment so students actually have to show their thinking. That means looking at drafts, revisions, explanations, and whether a student can connect ideas across settings. It means making the process of learning visible. It also means schools need more consistency. Students shouldn't have to guess whether AI is encouraged in one course, banned in another, and ignored in a third. So here's a shift. We have to move from grading the artifact to judging the learning. We have to be clear about what evidence of learning should look like in a course or program where AI can support the work and where human judgment still has to lead. And that's bigger than a policy debate. It's about whether we value judgment, explanation, problem solving, and transfer of ideas, or whether we only value the finished artifact. This is why AI belongs in a bigger conversation about learning itself. The real issue isn't whether students can use a tool. They can. The real issue is whether we're designing learning in ways that still require judgment, explanation, transfer of ideas, and clarity of thought. That's the work ahead, not to ban AI, not to worship it, but to build an assessment framework that's strong enough to measure what matters. Superficial assessment was already a problem. AI just made it impossible to ignore. I'm Locke. These are the AI years. I'll see you in the next one.